My baby goat, Sprout, was gone, and Karen's smug grin at her fancy barbecue told me exactly who to blame. I'd raised that kid from a wobbly-legged newborn, bottle-feeding her at dawn while she nibbled my fingers. Now, my neighbor, the queen of cul-de-sac chaos, had snatched her for a farm-to-table stunt to impress her HOA cronies. I stood at my fence, fists clenched, watching her backyard fill with laughter and smoke, the scent of charred meat twisting my gut. Sprout's tiny bleats haunted mesh was out there, scared, maybe hurt. I couldn't just knock politely. Not after Karen's years of complaints about my chickens, my tractor, my life. This was war. I grabbed my phone, called the sheriff, and marched toward her glowing string lights, my boots sinking into the mud of my resolve. Karen's party was a tacky display of suburbia gone wild, tiki torches, a karaoke machine blaring pop hits, and a massive grill sizzling with what I prayed wasn't Sprout. I spotted her then, tied to a post near the patio, her white fur smudged with dirt, eyes wide with panic. My heart lurched. "Karen!" I roared, shoving through her gawking guests. She turned, wine glass in hand, her bleached smile faltering. "Oh, honey, it's just a goat. Relax." Her nonchalance lit a fuse in me. I pointed at Sprout, my voice shaking. "You stole her. You tied her up like some sick trophy." The crowd hushed. Karen laughed, high and cruel. "Prove it. It's my property now." She gestured to her perfect lawn, her perfect life, as if I were dirt beneath her heels. I saw red. I kicked over a table, sending plates crashing. Guests screamed, backing away. Karen's husband, Greg, lunged at me, but I dodged, my eyes locked on Sprout. That's when the sirens wailed. 2 deputies pushed through the gate, their flashlights cutting through the dusk. "Ma'am, step back," one barked at Karen, who clutched her pearls like a soap opera villain. I spilled everything: how I'd seen Karen's son sneaking into my barn, how Sprout's collar was still on her, monogrammed with my initials. The deputies inspected the goat, nodding grimly. Karen's face drained of color. "This is a misunderstanding," she shrieked, but her guests were already whispering. Phones out, filming her downfall. The second deputy untied Sprout, handing her to me. Her tiny body trembled, but she nuzzled my chest, safe at last. I thought I'd won. I thought justice was mine. But Karen wasn't done. She stormed forward, her voice venomous. "You think you're clever? You're nothing but a filthy farmer ruining our neighborhood." She turned to the crowd, playing the victim. "He's obsessed with me. He's been harassing us for years." Gasps rippled through her guests. Greg nodded, backing her up, and even the deputies exchanged glances. My stomach dropped. Karen's lies were slick, practiced, and suddenly I was the outsider again, the rough-edged nobody against her polished charm. I held Sprout tighter, my voice cracking. "She's lying. You know she is." But doubt flickered in the deputies' eyes. They took statements, promising to follow up, but I saw Karen smirk as they left. She'd slithered out of it, like always. I walked home, Sprout in my arms, the party's music restarting behind me. The next morning, my barn was tagged with spray paint crude insults, Karen's handwriting obvious. My chickens were spooked, my fence broken. She'd retaliated, and I had no proof. I reported it, but the sheriff's office dragged their feet. Karen's husband was buddies with the chief, of course. Weeks passed, and Karen's BBQs grew louder, her laughter sharper. Sprout recovered, but I didn't. I'd saved her, but at what cost? My neighbors shunned me, whispering about the crazy farmer who'd ruined Karen's party. I'd stormed in thinking I'd expose her, but she'd twisted the narrative, painting me as the villain. I sat on my porch, Sprout dozing at my feet, and realized the bitter truth. You can fight for what's right, but people like Karen always rewrite the story. She'd stolen more than my goat's taken my peace, my place, my voice. And as her next BBQ smoke drifted over my fields, I knew she'd keep winning, her lies sizzling hotter than any grill.